friends in attendance. And for the three sitting here on the screen, let's get ready to welcome Weregoblin. Good morning from Podcast from the Pit. I'm Eric, and with me, as always, is the Grandmaster Casey and the Weregoblin himself. So, how are y'all this morning?
Good.
Yeah, I was telling Weregoblin before show, my alarm went off, and I was just like, "Oh, I don't want to go to work."
Yep.
Then I looked at the time, and I'm like, "Oh, it's Podcast from the Pit day. I'm fine."
I had to set 2 alarms.
Because
One,
go ahead.
one to get me to walk across the room and shut it off. That's the only way I got up.
I gotta get up at like 3:30, 3:15, 3:30 every morning. And so when that alarm went off today, and I looked over, and it was like 6 a.m., I was like, "Oh yeah, slept in, gonna do the show, see some friends." Yeah, today's gonna be a good day.
It is. Do we have anybody in the chat?
Let's see. We have a few. Scroll all the way back. Larry left us a message. He has to work. Excuse me, but he will catch the replay.
Larry, call
Good
off.
man. Good man, Larry.
Yeah, Larry's the man.
He is.
Beta Ray Bob, one of my Trekkie Tuesday co-hosts.
That man could read an encyclopedia and make it sound amazing.
Hey, Joe 173, another one of my Trekkie Tuesday co-hosts.
I thought I smelled Trekkie.
We have so much fun doing that. It's just
Morning, Wes.
4 dudes talking episodes. It's just so much fun.
Bunch of Kirk loving Spock suckers.
No, we're Deep Space Nine. Todrick, good morning.
Morning, Todrick.
Good morning.
Michael Gene Fleming, good morning.
Morning. Tell the Gunny we said howdy.
Yeah, tell Gunny we said hi. Ooh, now we know. Yorktown Joe.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. And Bob with some good advice. Hit that like button. It helps.
Yep. Don't just hit it. Crush it.
Foot. What's up, buddy?
Oh, it's the Foot.
Good morning.
Yeah, we got to get the Foot back on.
Yep.
Power Gen 5150. Good
Top
morning.
of the morning to you.
Ronnie, the legend himself, staying up late to say hi.
Oh, Rono.
Love you, Ronnie.
Yep. Miss you, big guy.
Uncle Clutch, what's up, buddy?
My favorite uncle.
The retro tinker himself. Stick around for show and tell, Nate. I got some show and tell.
Me too.
Thanks to my good friend Nate. Oh, Jokers. Good morning.
One of the absolute best pages on Instagram.
Good morning,
it's
Joker.
so good.
A lot of great stuff from him and class group I used to be in with them.
Hey, and Ahoy Wreck Ship. I like his Instagram stuff too. His tiki bar and all that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Bucky, so was a bomb.
James, good morning.
Hey, James. That could be his code name, Scallywag.
My buddy Crash. What's up, Crash?
Hey, Crash.
Swamp Man Zartan. Good morning.
Hey.
Man, so many cool people in here. Here we go. Off course. Good morning.
Morning.
Ooh. Lady Spartan. Good morning.
My favorite aunt.
All right. We are caught up with the chat.
All right.
At least everybody that said hi.
Yes. So, does anybody have any show and tell?
I definitely have a few items, but I can let you guys kick it off if you want.
or new acquisitions.
Oh, we're looking for acquisitions.
Yes, new acquisitions.
But you can show off if you want. Hey, Peter Moline, good morning.
Hey,
I got the new NECA Batman,
ooh,
89.
is that the one with the cloth?
Yep. Cloth and got a little bit of wire on there.
Nice.
Gotta have wire.
You mean war?
No, I mean wire.
Cool
That's
little
what I
neck stuff. Rivaling the McFarlane with the better, face sculpt kind of thing. But
Let's say that's gotta be better than the McFarlane, right?
well, it's just different. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to be that guy. I'll just say it's different.
I'm always that guy. I will say, cool. I mean, I don't throw hate on either one of them, but if something is better than the other one, I will say so.
Yeah,
because it's all about opinions.
Yep.
I leave those opinions up to other people because I love them just as equally. You can't choose a favorite child, right?
I've got 3. I'm not saying I have a favorite, but there's a hierarchy. Just kidding.
0.
And Wes says you have an amazing room.
Application.
Yeah.
So,
Hillbilly, you next?
Yes. So, I got in a mail call this week.
Nice.
The Desert 2-pack with Shepherd and Jaguar. And
cool.
Another rooster.
Collecting roosters now?
Well, he had a Wounded Warrior set, so he was discounted.
Okay.
So, you never know. I might mail him to somebody.
Never know.
Might just keep him.
Yeah.
And then
you can never have too many roosters.
No. I got the Krang Destro.
That's pretty cool.
He is so cool because Krang actually comes out of the robot. And his little fists come off. And he came with a ball chain mace that plugs into his wrist holes. And an axe that plugs into his wrist holes. And he's smooth like butter. And then I also got the greatest turtle ever, Snake Eyes. And this guy right here is possibly a top 5 figure of the year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he is smooth like butter. His weapons aren't gummy. Classified holds nothing against these. If I seen these in Classified setting beside each other, I would go after the turtles first.
Price alone.
Yeah, price alone. $15 for a turtle figure.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's smoother than apple butter. Miss Spartan. But yeah, so much articulation to him. The weapon's good. It's not gummy, even though it looks like a super soaker.
But they got to keep it kid friendly.
Yeah. No, it's not gummy.
No, I'm saying the super soaker.
Oh yeah. Gotcha. But it's a great figure. Hasbro, if you're listening, which I know you're not. You need to take some clues from Playmates here. It's an amazing figure, and you all own the G.I. Joe license. There's no reason for $50 action figures, guys.
Exactly. Mattel and all those other guys are putting you to shame.
Yep. I mean, look at this. Just look at this. Hold on a second. Let me plug that in there. And plug that in there. I mean, he's like, roar.
Did you order these or did you pick them up at the store?
Found him in a Walmart.
See, now that's the best. Right there.
Yes. He's like, I will kill you, turtles. Ah. But yeah, it's great. Shredder is Cobra Commander. Um,
You don't
I
have
will
him
have
yet?
no. I've never seen him.
Oh, okay.
If I do see him, I will buy him, and he'll be mine.
Well, Pete says that he's seen them all on the shelf, but he couldn't do it.
Ugh. I'm so sorry for you, Pete. And Leo even has the little Arishikage tattoo on his forearm. It's the wrong forearm, but still.
Yeah.
It works. I dig him.
That's awesome.
I dig him.
I recently posed him in the silent cover position on one of my picks. Very articulated. Great.
Yeah.
Figure.
I didn't know you had him. So you truly are an amazing person.
I've got the rest of them on coming in from Big Bad this week. But yeah, I've got the Destro, I've got the Leo, and I've got the Dial Tone right now. But the rest are coming through Big Bad.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, I can't do it myself just because, I mean, I'm not opposed to it, and that Snake Eyes turtle looks really good.
It is. It's great. I mean,
I'm a sucker for a crossover.
Yeah.
I've had to narrow my focus.
I mean, they had some crossovers for turtles. I'm like, that's icky.
But Star Trek was pretty cool.
This is the bomb. They and $44 for the Dragonfly. So yeah,
that's the classified figure right there.
Yeah, and
I mean, people are taking that off Striker and turning it into a classified vehicle for the turtle line.
Nice.
So,
what about the Snake Eyes turtle?
He's amazables.
Hey, Johnny, One in Toys. Good morning.
Hey, the best editor in the business.
Heck yeah. Wes is rabbit hole much?
Oh yeah, I jumped in face first for the price of 2 G.I. Joe turtle figures. You can buy one classified figure. No, you can't even really buy one classified figure.
Hey, Brian. Good morning.
Still got a $5 bill.
No, Crash, this is not a bash classified.
Nope. Not bashing them.
No.
There's
still classified figures out there I love.
Yes.
And honestly, they're the easiest things I've had to sell. People are just scooping them up.
I'm not bashing classified. I'm just saying they could take some hints.
Yeah. I mean,
I think
started like $80 and now we're up to $30 a figure. Come on.
I think all toy companies could learn from other toy companies on what they do best.
I mean, Jay's killing it too with, those Street Fighter and Mega Man figures at the price points they're releasing them versus, like Storm Collectibles.
Then you got Level 7 that still needs to get that Green Space Cop shipped out.
They will, and when you get it, you'll love it.
Oh, I know. I love it. I like giving Dennis a hard time there.
Oh, Scuttlebutt. Crashified. That's awesome. Hey, Jezza, I hope you are feeling better, my friend.
We was talking about you. Good morning, buddy.
Now, I'm going to go through. I don't know a lot of these names because I just opened the box. I haven't had a chance to research, but I will show you what my good friend Nate has sent me from Australia. I'm excited to have these. I love figures that pop color-wise, and these definitely do.
Then you love the Turtle G.I. Joe figures.
I got this turtle. He does something. I'll have to like do the research.
Looks like Ralph.
I think it is Raph. I don't want to say because I don't want to show my turtle ignorance. But very cool. I love like I say, turtles. They're just so awesome. Check them out. Splinter. Podcast from the sewer.
Yes.
And Crash, I could look at the shell, but my eyes aren't good. I don't see anything there except for the shell. I see writing, but I can't make it out. But Splinter cool. Love it.
Is that the greatest turtle ever, Leo?
So cool. Now these toys, I wish they were at the age where I was stopping toys, which sucks because they're so cool. I think this is Mikey, right? With the orange.
Yep.
He's got some kind of look at his wrist. See his wrist?
Yeah.
So the nunchuck and swinging action.
I think so. Very cool.
Another Ralph. Raph.
Very, very cool. Now this one I think has some kind of action too.
Donatello.
I think so. I love turtles.
I was going to get the Page Puncher turtles, and then I seen these. I was like, nope.
Watch his legs.
The swimming one, I believe.
Looks like me whenever I'm on my way to a Tudor's Biscuit World.
See his arm?
Yeah. Sword swinging action.
These are so fun. Now, I forget what were these guys called?
The Foot.
The Foot.
Not Foot 1212, but the Foot.
Yeah. Very cool.
That's Shredder, ain't it?
No, isn't it Shredder? I can't tell.
Yep.
Awesome. And I definitely do not know what this guy is.
That's Trag, General Trag.
I didn't know that.
Very, very colorful. These are going to make a nice little shelf. He also sent, I'm not sure if this goes with one of them.
That goes with the Swimmy Dolphin, or Donatello, the one with the wiggly legs.
Right on. And got this little guy.
Huh.
Very
Don't know
cool.
what.
I'm going to set him up right here, though. And he got this little guy.
Nice.
These are now going to be my desk toys. And he sends this little kangaroo. I think he hops. I'll have to get him out and play with him later.
So
Very
it's the
cool.
Australian breakdancer.
Yeah. And
Ray gun.
The got a little keychain of a koala. And it says Australia on it. So very, very nice. Nate, you are the best. I really appreciate it. All of it.
Nate is a good dude.
Very good dude.
So,
Says unique Australian toys. Nice. I will cherish them. They are, like I said, I've been having to move a lot of my collectibles, but I will never, any gift that's ever given to me will never be sold.
you told me you sold your Night Force Airborne.
Yeah. He's still right there.
I offered you $5 for it.
I didn't want to overcharge you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I have to say that I will die on this hill. That is the best best custom paint job I've done. I channeled Foot and Alpha at the same time. Just like, it was a perfect storm.
But just one last time, thank you so much, Nate. Go on, Eric.
Oh, so I originally asked the Weregoblin to come on originally, and he was like, "I don't have nothing to offer for the show." I'm like, "You have yourself, because you do some amazing stuff online, and I like your little paintings that you do." And
Sorry, Miss Lilith.
hey, Lilith.
Hey, Lilith. Sorry, go ahead.
You're fine. And so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been collecting for quite a while now. Just about every room in my house is filled with toys. I like to paint, custom paint. That's mostly what I collect now, is just odds and end toys that are a little bit cheap that I can customize and make my own. Again, the prices of those toys are just getting a little bit too dear to us, right? So might as well entertain myself and keep the hobby going, but make something a little bit more unique for myself and my friends.
That's cool.
With the paintings, like you mentioned, I do some paintings. I'm in a group with, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Chris Hamer. He's a local artist here in Georgia. He's done some comic book covers for like Dick Tracy and
That's cool.
Archie Comics. He owns his own store here called Urban Pop Comics Company. Super sweet guy, but he's also great in gathering us all together in a community. So we do like a drink and draw once a month, and him and his daughter started a hashtag called Free Art Ackworth, which is kind of the area we live in, and we actually paint some paintings and go hide them around the city for people to find. And it's always great to put your hashtag on there and people chime and say, "Oh, I found this painting, and it brought joy to us today."
That's cool. So
Nice.
how big are the paintings that you normally do? Like
they
little
range.
fellers, or
Sometimes they're 5-inch by 7-inch. Sometimes they go even bigger. It's I like to go to Ross. They have like great deals on canvases, and I'll buy them in bulk and just pass them out to my friends and encourage them. Hey, go ahead and draw or paint something on this and go hide it around the city.
cool.
And then with the customs, it's just constantly picking up Masters of the Universe stuff. I love painting. It really just works really well with thank you. The stuff I like to do, it catches that the details really great with the contrast of the light and the dark. And then you can always make different crossovers, which I love doing. Like I said, I'm a sucker for crossovers, sucker for repaints. Thanks, Hasbro.
I always say, and it might not be popular, I have no issues with the repaint.
No.
Right.
Because all they can do is make it. It's up to us if we want to buy it or not.
Right.
Yep.
And if I think it's cool, I will buy it. So
Yeah,
I got zero issues with repaint or reuse, as
And
long
about-
as it's done right.
Release classified wise, I've already made my own custom version before they released that repaint, and then I still ended up getting the repaint, and you know. But I made my own Tiger Force. You know, the figures were already there. Might as well paint them up with your own Tiger Force, Night Force, same thing. Python Patrol. It was just really fun to do. And then, you know, made my own Cobra Law figures. In fact, I got my globulus here.
Ooh, hold on. I got to make that big.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
So I took the McFarlane made these cyber animals, and so I bought the snake and cut off the bottom half of it, and then I had an extra clearance figure from Target of Cowboy Bob Orton. So I painted up the body a little bit. Then I had some extra NECA Predator armor laying around for the Alpha Predator and just turned it upside down and painted it. Took the bald RoboCop extra head from NECA and painted that up.
Wow.
It's very cool. I probably wouldn't have cut up the Cowboy Bob Orton.
I would have.
Well, I had an extra one. So
Okay. There you go.
Yeah. Loved it. It was a great figure, and it came with the extra gloves, so I was able to take those gloves and put them on like Punisher for the boxing. It was great.
That is awesome, man.
Yeah. Everybody's loving that. Very, very cool.
I had also made made my own Pythona, my own Royal Guard, and my own Nemesis Enforcer at that time. But since then, Hasbro's released those, and they did a decent job on them. Really like
Good
it.
deal.
Yeah.
I'd seen where you'd done some other stuff, like your little Castle Grayskulls and the Snake Mountains, and those are amazing as well.
Got a few of those here on the table as well. So we have the
Little Snake Mountains.
I
love this thing.
A little detailed there, and then with the Castle Grayskull, you know, I did like a Skeletor one, so it's Skeletor inspired. I got one with a little bit of a glow to it.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then more traditional. But yeah, these were great. You know, you find them here and there for $1 or $2, and just throw paint on them. Takes nothing at all.
Now, I've had mine on my desk since you sent it to me. It's
Awesome.
not left.
What's really taken my breath, and whenever you did this, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he's doing this. The Inhumanoids.
The Inhumanoids, yeah, I do have some of those, and got one back here. So, as you know, Inhumanoids, they are incredibly expensive.
Yes.
Great deal on them. So this one, the most notorious one, is Decompose.
Yeah.
The person I bought this from, it was buried and coated in dirt, cracked, broken. I didn't pay a lot of money for it, but I took it home, it was delivered to me, and I cleaned it up and started adding on. The rib cage was broke, so I used some epoxy to make my own rib cage to fix it. Put a custom paint job on it, and then for extra fun, I used some hot glue to put in like slime effects and blood effects to make it a little bit even more gory than.
Yeah, it's gross. I love it.
Yeah.
And we got Tendril back here. Tendril's another great story. And I should point out, when I tell this to everybody, when I collect, I don't just collect the toy, I collect the story behind it, which is a lot of fun because every piece has its own individual story. This guy had a broken fang, and I actually repaired it with just some hot glue and an orange tip marker that, you know, just colored it in so it's see-through, so that it doesn't even look like the fang was ever broke.
Wow.
Again, sweet deal, because person thought the figure was broke and no way they could repair it. He just worked around it.
Cobweb, how are you this morning?
Good morning. that you started doing those, and I loved that cartoon back in the day. And
It
I
was
was like, he's going to make me do this. He's going to make me start hunting the figures down again.
oh man.
And and then I seen the prices of the figures. I was like, no, I'm not looking for these figures again.
If you're patient, you can find them, and if you're handy, you can fix them. Again, these were Metlars.
Yeah.
I paid less than $50 for each of them because the heads were broke. I found out ways to fix the heads, so they work perfectly fine now. And I touched up the paint on this Metlar and added a little bit of extra silver around him and some deep dark details in there by doing like a little, black wash over him.
Yeah.
And then this one came in recently, and I was like, you know what? I want him to look a little bit more trollish. It makes more
Yeah.
make him goblin. Let's keep it to the name, right? Let's make it a little bit more goblin. So that was a lot of fun to do, and
Yeah.
great pieces to add to the collection.
So, how did you come up with Weregoblin?
So it's funny. I don't know. Most people are into sharks, and people love great white sharks. I like the uncommon sharks, like the Tenguzami, which was the goblin shark.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever look this thing up, it's crazy looking.
Yeah.
But, I thought, at the time I was making my own drawing different characters and coming up with different stories and everything. And one of them was like, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style. What if this Tenguzami came out of the ocean and it, changed more into a human form? So there's the Weregoblin. But yeah, Tenguzami basically means goblin shark.
Cool.
I don't think I got around to that point.
So
But yeah, goblin shark, and it's like, oh, I like that Weregoblin.
Lilith says that they love the biplane in the background.
Yeah, I've got,
Is that the Red Baron?
it is the Red Baron, and over here I have its counterpart.
Nice.
Wow.
My dad used to fly model airplanes. Very expensive hobby for him, especially if you crash them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But he had these. My dad doesn't like to let anything go to strangers, so he was like, "Hey, do you want these?" I'm like, "Absolutely, I want them."
Yeah.
And I found a good place to hang them up in here.
Nice. Yeah, very cool. I was eyeing that one the whole time.
Yeah. The goblin shark, its bottom jaw looks like a saw blade.
Yeah,
Like,
it's got the big Mr. Burns buck teeth over.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Spoon Killer, good
Holy
morning.
moly. Good morning. So, is there a rhyme or reason to your collection, or is it just whatever you see?
When I started collecting, it was back in about 2005. I've always collected something here and there, but when it really got out of control and crazy, I think with most people, you have a death in the family of somebody close to you. And it was my mother.
Mm.
And I remembered my parents had got, like, the first Transformer I ever got was Thundercracker.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and I hunted a Thundercracker down. I was like, all right, I got Thundercracker. But there were so many Transformers I had and didn't have as a kid. Now I'm an adult. I'm a big boy. I pay the bills. Let me go and start hunting some of these others down. So I started on a little quest. And like I said, it became that love of the story of the item. Not so much the item itself, but the fact that you could put it on a shelf, look at it, and be flooded back with the memories of how you came to acquire that item. And that's really the heart of my collecting, really, is how did I come about that? Is there a great story behind it? It's easy to walk up to somebody and overpay for something and say, yeah, I paid $300 for this rare item that, I've been looking for forever. But it's a better story if you can find it at a great price. And there's a story behind it. Like, it was from somebody's childhood collection, and they tell you the stories about how they grew up and played with this in their friend's backyard, and they made bases and had battles against each other. You're collecting history and just a whole bunch of fun stories. And I could do that with just about everything in my collection. I got a room full of Transformers, a room full of G.I. Joes. Every single one of them carries that much extra to them.
That's cool.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Also, I need to go back just a little bit here and say good morning to 80s Joes.
Good morning.
And go back a little further. Let's see where it is. Okay. Wes, what he's referring to here is me and Wes are doing a show with Gary, Chaplain's Assistant Motor Pod, where we're talking about repaints tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you guys can make it, do so. Gary has a great show. We don't get to do lives very often with him, so it's always fun, and when we get to do it, he's a good guy.
He is a good dude. For a Yankee.
And just another little plug here. I talked to Ed a couple days ago, and Podcast from the Pit is set up again at Joe Fest this year. So please go to Joe Fest, swing by our table, and talk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for it. It's gonna be a good time.
It's always a good time here. It's good to sit there and meet people. Like last Joe Fest, I had fun peddling cups.
Yeah.
You want man size or fun size?
And everybody's loving those coins, so we're going to have to do some more of that this year. We'll have to make it different.
Yeah, I'm working on that. I'm thinking about how I can do them different. Maybe put my face on one and then block your face out on another. And
that's probably be everybody's favorite.
Nah.
You should put like Joe Fest 2027 on one side.
If I can figure out how to do that, I might do that. So either put the Weregoblin on the backside of them.
So Rexship says Podcast from the Pit Speedos.
I've thought about that.
I'm going to pass on that.
I'm trying to get Casey talked into doing firefighter calendars.
Hard pass. Nate says he wants to see more of the interviews with you next year, Eric.
I had fun doing that.
That was a spur of the moment Sunday thing last year, which Eric did such a great job. We will have to do that every day.
Casey wound me up and pushed me into the show. He's like, "Go get him, Tiger."
Well, that's how we get guests too.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it
hey,
was fun.
Go get such and such. See if we can get him on the show.
The one that got the most views is the one with Hans Chow.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Which he was on Thursday with a friend last week. So
really,
that was awesome. Yeah.
I hadn't got a chance to watch it yet.
I haven't either, but I'm sure I will.
Yeah.
Love Hans.
He's a good dude. He's got a voice like no other, and I'll never forget the first time I met him. So
yeah.
Audible interlude show.
Can you imagine a podcast with Hans and Bob? That would probably be one. You can just kick back on audio and let them talk you to sleep because their voices are so good.
Yep. Give them an encyclopedia each and let them go.
Joker says, rumor has it, if you listen closely, you can still hear Eric interviewing people.
So I'm here with G.I. Jokers. I did have so much fun doing that last year. That was, I had a couple people like, I don't really want to do this. I'm like, you don't have to. And they're like, oh, I'll still do it.
And Todd says that don't worry, me and Bob will hold it down once again. That was so nice to you guys because the year before I hardly got to walk the floor. So this year, because we have so many friends, that and our table is, if you're tired of walking around there, you can just come sit down at our table.
Yep, have a
talk, rest. Figure out what you missed, what you want to go back in and get. It's a fun hangout.
Show us the treasures that you picked up.
Oh yeah, like me and Eric always say, we might not be the best podcast, but we want to be the funnest one. We want to be the one that people want to hang out with. So
yep. Even though Crash never came sat down at our booth.
That would be good. Those two.
Yeah. Well, I'll get on it.
So, Weregoblin. I always want to call you by your real name.
That's fine. You can.
What is your childhood toy that you just love to collect, or not collect, but play with? And is it the same now that you're an adult that you want to collect all the time?
Not necessarily. My ultimate all-time favorite childhood toy when I was growing up, the one that I wanted the most, the one that I spent the most time with, was my Mr. T doll.
That's awesome.
Loved Mr. T.
I had that. The big 12-inch one.
Yeah.
Did it talk? Did it have the pull string or no?
It wasn't the talking one. It was just the regular cheap plastic doll with the clothing on it that easily like ripped apart and came apart, but
the chains fell off, and
man, walking around with my Mr. T doll, I felt pretty big. You have the 18 big wheel and Mr. T, your life is set in 1984. So
yeah.
But yeah, that was my all-time favorite. And then, as times changed, it went. I loved Centurions. I loved Mask. I loved, the Dino Riders, which came a lot later.
Yeah.
We did Ghostbusters, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, I probably hit every toy line. I even played She-Ra with the girls in the neighborhood.
Nothing wrong with that.
So whenever you played She-Ra, who was you?
Well, I had my Masters of the Universe figures
Okay.
to play with the girls with their She-Ra dolls. So
you could have been Bo.
Well, it was hard to, you're on different wavelengths there. They want to play house with She-Ra, and you're like, no, we're battling today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever placed your Mr. T, or do you still have him?
I do. I have one. Well, I don't have the original one that I had as a child, but I do have a Mr. T in box upstairs that I cherish like no other. Every time I see it, it just floods of memories.
Yeah.
I had a lot of great friends growing up. I'm not going to say Mr. T was my best friend, but, I had a lot of great friends, and Mr. T was definitely a part of all those adventures.
That's cool. That's the way I was with my Snake Eyes. He went everywhere I went. He was my pocket toy, basically, because I could fit him in my pocket, or most of the time he was in my grubby little fist.
Right.
And I didn't have a Spider-Man other than the Secret Wars Spider-Man.
Did you go Spider-Man growing up?
I had the Secret Wars Spider-Man.
Oh, wow.
And I wanted the black suited one, and I never could find him, so Snake Eyes became a Spider-Man. And just different things. Do you ever play like your toys were a different character, like my Snake Eyes was Tarzan a couple times?
Oh, well, I mean, I remember when the 89 Batman came out, and I had, they hadn't released the vehicles yet, but Kenner had just released the figures, and I was lucky enough to get a Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so excited about that 89 Batman, and, from, what was it, Kenner at the time. And the Batwing hadn't been released, and I wanted a Batwing so bad. So I took my Blackbird drone that came on the Blackbird for Cobra, Night Raven, excuse me.
Yeah.
And I cut out a little bat symbol and put it on the front of the drone, and that became my Batwing. And it was like,
that's cool.
It's like, here's Batman inside the Batwing. And it really fit too. It looked great.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that figure would fit in that or not. I thought it was a different scale.
You had to stick his head because they sat down with the head first.
Yeah.
But you had to like stick his head in that little hole, and it was a tight fit, but it got in there.
That's cool, man. I'd have never thought of that.
Yeah, I used to always pretend like my G.I. Joe and Star Wars figures were superheroes. And same with my Masters Universe, because they didn't really have good superhero toys when I was little, but he made a great Hulk. And, it's just something you do when you're little and you want to play with something and you don't have it. You make up your own world.
Yep.
Oh, we got it. We got that now. We got the
nice.
Masters of the Universe Hulk.
Oh,
that's so cool.
That is cool.
That would have been awesome as a kid, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And yes, I did do this I didn't paint it this intricate, but I did have like a green painted Hulk with purple shorts, He-Man.
That's awesome.
The best superhero figures I had as a kid was the Mego figures.
Mm-hmm.
And once they died off, I was like, well, here we go. My Joes are my superheroes.
Well, I'm thinking if I ever get out of this little hole I'm in, I might go and try to collect the Mego Star Trek figures. I had those as a kid. I had the Enterprise. I had the Transporter.
That's cool.
I would really think about doing that because I'm like the best thing I'm doing right now is these little Playmate Star Trek figures because you can get them for like $5 a piece on card. So it's like it's not breaking the bank, and I still get to get something nice. Yes, it is awesome.
That was an awesome Hulk. He Hulk, yes.
Oh, I got a few more here too.
Morning, Geek Viper.
Well, the goblin on the thumbnail was the closest thing I can get to come up as a Weregoblin.
It looked great. I loved it.
Yeah.
So here we got Superman, He-Man.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool. I love the cape.
Made a little eagle out of sore for him. So
there you go.
Nice.
And we've
Very
got
creative.
This one looks kind of junky, but I do like him. It's a Tony Stark. A little bit of everybody. A little bit of Jitsu. A little bit of
Rio Blast.
Rio Blast. And yep.
Nice.
And we got Captain America, Steve Rogers.
Holy wow.
And with the most recent Origin stuff, I made my own, was it Voltar? I turned him into Vulture.
Oh, that's
Wow.
cool.
Oh, here was the shield fell off of He-Man there with the...
That's cool, man. You did a great job on that.
Thank you. It's a lot of fun. It's not perfect. It's all got its all little intricacies stuff that's not quite perfect on them, which is fine by me.
Nate says they're brilliant.
Yeah.
And Shoker says they're really cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Captain America, aka Steven. Steven. That's awesome.
So if there was one toy you could like from any book or cartoon that was made or not made that's still not being made, what would you want?
First one that comes to mind is definitely the shark from Mask. Some third-party companies have made it. I don't think they did a really great job on it. And again, they charge way too much for it. But what's her name? Gloria. I don't remember her last name, but she drove the little Porsche that turned into a submarine.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And that was amazing. definitely top of my list of things that I wish, loyal subjects really dropped the ball on that. They should have come out with their own model, released that, would have got everybody's juices flowing, and then people would have gladly paid the premium prices for the redos of the originals. Right now, you can just get an original for the same price as the loyal subjects. So why wouldn't you just get the original?
Yeah.
And I'd like to point out that Joe Fan's actually off work today.
Woohoo.
Nice.
One thing I would like to see him do is bring the Inhumanoids back. And the lady, I don't think ever got a figure, but she had a suit, exosuit in the cartoon. I did a deep dive and rewatched the cartoon here a year or so ago. I was like, this was so good. And
So, yeah, I need to jump on that and see if I can create a custom of that. I'd love to. I totally forgot about that.
Have you guys ever heard the song that Word Burglar did about Inhumanoids?
I think I have.
It's really good.
If they would come out with Inhumanoids again, I'd be all over that. Because one thing, it's in the Joe universe. So yeah, I had the guy with that was in like the yellow suit,
The Liquidator.
yes, and the guy was in the suit with the claws. I can't remember.
Dr. Bright.
Yeah, Light Bright. Yeah. But I had those two, and that's all I got because I got those for Christmas, and then the toy line just like dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah,
I think it was ahead of its time. That the cartoon was ahead of its time, and I think some people were uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to see like something like Jurassic Park get the rights to Dino Riders and just like make a little add-on weaponry for their dinosaurs they got out right now, like as a nod.
Yeah, that would be cool. Which I liked Dino Riders as a kid, but it wasn't Mask or
G.I. Joe.
Yeah, for me.
No, the tail end of all of our, our generation too. It was kind of like, where was this 10 years ago when I was really into dinosaurs, right?
Yeah. I was never really into dinosaurs as a kid.
Really?
Charles Pickle Bowen, good morning.
Hey, Pickle.
In our small town, we had a library, and it was probably maybe 12 foot by 12 foot library. Barely a room. And it was full of books, and every time my mom took me to that library, I would check out books about dinosaurs. And they probably only had 3, and I just kept checking out the same 3 books. But
I had a Star Wars book. It's actually my brother's, and we whenever I was little, it was right after Star Wars first came out. My mom like, "You want me to read you a book?" Yeah, and she'd be like, "Wait, go get you one." I'd come back and be like, Star Wars. And after like the 5th or 6th time, she's like, we're not doing Star Wars now. I'm like, Star Wars. And she wouldn't read it to me. So I'd just sit there and look at the pictures. And if I ever come across it again, I'll probably buy it. But that was always big for me. And then I found G.I. Joe. I was like, G.I. Joe.
Right.
I got these little Masters of the Universe books from the 80s that I'm going to read my granddaughter.
I've got a few of those too. Those are great. I come across them in like old bookstores on shelves and like, how's nobody picked this up?
My dad had a complete set of little golden books from like the 40s and 50s.
Wow.
And
I started trying to pick those up again, like when I go to thrift stores, and I was like, why am I'm just getting every one of them's drawn in, and the binding has been chewed on. I mean, love doing that as kids, right?
He had these were his originals, his childhood originals.
Oh my goodness! So he saved them from the 40s.
Yeah,
all the way up. Wow.
Yeah, he was born in 46, and he kept him. His mom kept him. Then she passed, and he got him and had him on a bookshelf, and he gave him to his great granddaughter. And he had the pokey little puppy and all those. So,
Hey,
well,
I'll be right back, guys. Just keep talking.
all right, be careful. Hey,
Whoops, that's the wrong thing.
but
You guys need to
so
check me out as I walk to the restroom.
yeah, so this is a GI Joe question, but who's your favorite GI Joe character?
So I would say hands down it's Sergeant Slaughter. I know he's an add-on and all that, but like I said, we were talking before this, like people have this division with, I think I was talking to Casey about it. In
Okay.
GI, there's a division between the comic book and the cartoon of what you're a fan of typically. And then if you're a fan of the cartoon, there's a cutoff point of the cartoon. Are you a fan of the cartoon prior to the cartoon movie, or are you a fan of it after? I'm a fan of all of it. Love the comic, love the cartoon movie, love the neon stuff that came later. Just loved everything about G.I. Joe. So when you take all that in, Sergeant Slaughter, hands down.
Good deal.
I would say second closest, probably Alpine.
Oh, Alpine's a good one too.
Yeah.
I remember getting him as a kid, and I was like, "This is so cool. He's got a grapple hook. He can climb."
Oh yeah, and most accessories of all the figures that ever came out at that time.
Yeah.
And
go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, the past few years I've done the hashtag Alpine August and Albert Pine August, and this year I took a break from it, and on this August I just never got around to it, but I still have all the pictures I took from the previous years.
That's cool.
There on Facebook.
What's your favorite thing to collect in your collection?
Right now, I would say, right now it's just a conglomeration of everything. But overall, G.I. Joe was my favorite. There's just a wide range of figures and exclusives and tiny pieces that are easily lost, and when you find them, it's like you found gold, right?
Like microphones?
I got the microphone to, I mean, well, I got that from a friend. He just gave it to me. It was the best thing he could have given. He also gave me a Night Force, the Night Striker, the whale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Does he need another friend?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while.
I'll be his favorite hillbilly. So your collection just spans so much stuff.
Bordering on hoarders.
I'm feeling you. My wife tells me I'm a hoarder. Let me think. You have any questions for us?
No. I figured I'd show a few more things.
Okay.
We got we were talking about mask earlier.
Did you do a mask custom?
I did a mask custom a while ago. I did a 6-inch Condor.
Uh-huh.
Did a 6-inch Brad Turner here.
Oh wow.
Did a in-scale T-Bob.
Wow.
I think he was made from like a Ben 10 figure.
So what did you use for the Brad Turner?
For the Brad Turner, I used it was the head of Matt Murdock, I believe, and it was the body of an AIM soldier.
Oh wow!
Legends, and the head was an extra, or the mask was one of the shield soldiers. Came with an extra head, helmet head.
You did a great job on that.
And then I also did a Vanessa Warfield.
Nice.
Got Judith's head on there, April O'Neil from Ninja Turtles, NECA, and then the body, I believe, was Sharon Carter from Marvel Legends.
Very cool.
Got nobody should ever buy a Wonder Man He-Man and think it's original, because it's so easy to make a Wonder Bread He-Man. So, or a He-Man.
See, I never knew about him until I started back into collecting. And I was like, what is this Wonder Bread He-Man?
Right. The thing of myth, right? But
yeah,
apparently it does exist, but to authenticate it, I don't know how you do that. And it's so easy to make your own, like out of a Prince Adam. I mean,
yeah.
The Prince Adams are a dime a dozen, paint them up.
Yeah.
Boom, you get Wonder Bread.
Whenever I was little, I got Prince Adam, and he was the same body as He-Man with just different colors. And I'm like, no. No.
You said you were not a fan of Prince Adam, that you were more the comic side versus the cartoon side.
Yeah, I would rather read the comics, and because I like the idea of just a barbarian better than some little weenie guy barely able to hold his sword up and going and saying the oath. But and then again, that's just me. I like that kind of stuff more.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, it's like the G.I. Joe thing, right? You're either a fan of the comic or you're a fan of the cartoon. Yeah. I understand the people that love the comic book because it's very barbarian. It's very Conan. It's the fantasy world everybody wanted. And then the cartoon was at that age where we loved barbarians, but we didn't understand it and the violence behind it. So the tongue-in-cheek humor that came with it with the cartoon was great for growing up as a kid.
I loved the G.I. Joe cartoon as a kid, and then I found the comic books. And I was like, "This is great too."
Right. You can, when you can separate the two and understand both and accept both. It's
Sorry, it's unprofessional for me to get up like that, but my granddaughter was on FaceTime and wanted to talk to Pop, and I never tell her no.
That's more important.
She really just makes me so happy.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing a few customs up the
let me make you big here.
Got another.
Oh, that's cool.
Death metal He-Man there. With the Horde symbol on the chest.
Nice.
Those who know. Then I tried to teach myself how to flock, so I tried to flock a battle cat here. It turned out all right. Probably, it requires a little bit more finesse and more practice, but it was fun to do.
I remember you doing that. I was like, go get somebody.
Yeah.
Get in there.
It was I needed to do a cherry for my Matchbox Pee-wee's Playhouse and wanted to reflock that one, and it ended up working really well for that cherry.
So how did you flock do your flock work? Do you use a static way or?
No, that's more for if it's going to stand, if you need a standing kind of stuff. What I do is I just and mine's it's not very fluffy, but I just use Elmer's glue and flock and just pour it over after I've painted Elmer's glue across whatever I'm doing and shake it off, and it's really well.
That's the way I do. There's a flocking powder I get or have gotten in the past, and you put your glue on and you shake the powder on it, and then you shake the powder off of it, and bada boom, bada bing.
Yeah, it's about the easiest way to do it, I think. But yeah, it's a little stiff because the glue dries hard on it. I haven't figured out how to keep it fluffy and light.
Some of the stuff that I've done, it doesn't even stay fluffy or soft. It just gets hard. Yeah,
I think it's just sucking in it absorbs that glue, and the glue dries hard.
Yeah. So I like flock. It's awesome.
Guess we'll
Hey, so Spoon Killer has a question.
Sure.
Could you flock a 3.75 figure hair, or is that just too small?
I think you could flock it, but it would probably get stuck in the joints. Like you'd have to be really careful about how you want, like anything with articulation, it's going to gum it up. Most things that you notice that are flocked, they don't have any articulation, like say a Panther or a Cherry from Pee Wee's Playhouse. It's you might have flocked figures like the ones that you can take apart, like the female toys, like the little rabbits and stuff. I can't remember what those called, but I've seen people flock those, but they're also rubber and they pop back in. If you have like a joint or a ball joint or a peg joint or something like that, it's probably going to gum it up pretty good.
He's saying to make a 3.75 Adventure Joe with flocked hair and beard.
That would be easy.
I flocked this guy's beard.
Let me make that bigger.
Oh, that looks good.
And
you have to use a really fine flock, right?
Yeah, it's just a flocking powder that I used. And it actually hardened. I mean, it's not soft or anything. It's just hard. His chin whiskers might be a little bit softer than what everything else is, and then his head, I didn't flock his head because he's bald headed like me. So I got his hat smushed down with blue tack.
Nice.
So
looks good.
Oh, thank you. And then I flocked a Moss Man that one Mr. G.I. Jokers has because he's like, oh, you can got new He-Man figures. So I flocked a Moss Man, and that was the hardest thing I've ever done. Thanks, Nick.
Let's see if I can turn on the light here for this next one. And this one's one I'm really proud of for those who like Transformers and G.I. Joe crossovers. We got the whale done up as sea spray.
Sea spray, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Get the lines and everything on it.
And Casey, while you was gone, he said he's actually going to send that to me.
Oh, yeah? That's nice of him.
Yeah.
We got some more Transformer G.I. Joe crossovers. We've got Whirl here, done as the Dragonfly. And we have Dirge from the Hurricane.
Those are cool.
And then, got some. You'll probably like these, Casey, the Fright Pits.
Yeah.
Done this one using some skeleton hands from Halloween decorations, and these were a little, I can't remember the name of the toys, but you basically put water in them and it gave you like a toy from the inside of this. But I have a ton of these little skulls I got cheap, and I made a Skeletor inspired one. A little arm coming out of the hot glue pit there.
So how do you do the slime dripping?
It's just hot glue. I buy colored hot glue off of Amazon. Pack about like $10 for about 100 little glue sticks, and you just take some time to be patient and sit there and squirt it out and just let it drip. And
okay.
That probably rules me out. Patience is not me.
Yeah, usually not me either. But for some reason, when it comes to like making slime and making lava, I somehow get patience for it. This is the Red Rage version of Dino Riders Tyrannosaurus Rex. It was inspired by the Krulos figure that came in an alternate color, so I was like, well, it'd be cool if he had a dinosaur that matched his outfit. Done a little detail on this Battle Cat here. They went on sale on Targets for like $15, so I picked a couple of them up to customize,
Looks amazing.
paint. It really pops on the pictures. It's a lot of fun. We've got the bigger, the Skeletor inspired
Wow.
Castle Grayskull. I have tons of Castle Grayskulls that I've painted up, and I just keep them down and use them as backgrounds for a lot of my.
Yeah.
We've got Snake Mountain. So everybody knows the bridges look kind of silly on Snake Mountain. It came with it, so I made my own bridge using like little bone pegs that I cut up and kind of drilled into place, and then used some rope to bind them all together, and did some slime effects with the hot glue. And you have the hot glue in the tunnel there for the slime coming out, and then the lava feature in between on the bridge.
That is so good.
Yeah.
Up that beast man there, gave him a little bit of a wash so he pops a little more. Same with the Skeletor up here. I think this was the Walmart exclusive one that came out with the movie recently. So I gave him
great.
Traditional look.
Well, your stuff's getting a lot of love in the chat.
Yeah.
Thank you. We got the Battle Bones, kind of gave it a dark wash, and again made it look a little bit more skeletal. To Masters of the Universe is just so great to catch all that, like I was saying earlier, the fantasy contrasts when you're reading the comic book and you want to get that gritty feel from the comic book. These are just great to catch the paint on them. And I've got the Fright Zone here where, if you can't find the original accessories, just make your own accessories. Sometimes they turn out a little bit better or just different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Got the original puppet here, just added some, some color to them. If you got broken pieces, I just, figure out ways to make those pieces work, and then you can do the details inside. And
so good.
wow. A little black tar hot glue along with the green hot glue to give that swampy, acidy looking pop to it. Little decorative branches and some little crows and ravens.
That is literally nightmare fuel.
It's so much fun, and it's great for backgrounds. Like if you do a lot of pictures and you're like, man, I don't want to pay a lot for like somebody to come up with a custom background for me. And
right.
Sometimes you can just find stuff you have and just throw a little paint on it, practice, and you can get cheap paints from Walmart for like $1 or $2, and start off with a little bit of black and some water and some black, and just let it seep into those little cracks, and then come back with a lighter color on top of it and just give it a nice highlight and see how it drives some pops for you.
Very cool.
Do like a dry brush.
Yeah, just a dry brush. I mean, you can practice all sorts of effects and what you want to do with it, and it's just work with the contours of the media itself, and then
it's all like amazing. You're very talented.
Yes.
Thank you.
The thought you put into stuff, I would never think of, and it just shows how creative you are.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just a lot of practice, and sometimes it's a hit or miss thing. Sometimes you can make a complete mess, but the thing is, just don't be afraid. You can always throw another coat of paint on it. And if you're using acrylics like I do with Walmart, it doesn't take a lot to throw it in the sink and wash it all off, or in the dishwasher.
Swamp Man Zartan wants to know how much for a globulus.
For a globulus, I don't know, because that was a one of a kind thing I made a while ago, and it just all hit right where things were on clearance and I had extra pieces.
Yeah.
I am happy to help anybody with how they want to do theirs. I will work with them and give them ideas. I don't know if I'll put it together for them if they're far. If you're local, let's set up a play date. Let's go. Let's find something. Let's create. That's,
Yeah.
I don't like to charge money for stuff if I can help it. That we spend money on our hobbies, right? Let's find a cheaper way.
We got to get you to Joe Fest. We're going to work on that. We're going to get you to Joe Fest. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
Like this year, I don't think I'm going to be there to buy a lot. Just because that's the way circumstances are. But I get to hang out with my friends.
Well, I have a lot of friends. Andy Viper, I don't know if you're on here or not. My buddy Andrew, he's always trying to bring me out. My buddy Douglas, he's always trying to get me out there as well. So they're always offering to take me. It's just, I'm cheap.
But let everybody know where they can see more of these amazing customs.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, you guys can check me out at Weregoblin, or check me out on my Facebook page. There's a link on my Facebook, or to my Facebook on my Instagram. It's basically just Instagram reshared onto Facebook, so there's nothing new on there, other than stupid blurbs and thoughts. Never get
those are fun though,
Yeah.
Some of the dumb stuff that comes out of my head.
Yep.
Just the random thoughts, like every fight's a food fight if you're a cannibal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
I have to go and mail off some of my childhood. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
We'll help you grow it back. Reach out to me. We're in a very, very lush spot for collectibles, and we can find them cheap for you.
Yeah.
Build back.
The saddest thing so far is I just sold my Snake Eyes version 1.
We'll make that happen. So is it the straight arm or the
straight arm version 1?
I got one for you. Don't worry about
it. No, I mean, I'd probably. I'm just doing what I have to do. So, and I'm just fortunate I'm in a position to where I have it and I can do it. So,
yeah. We'll make that happen. We'll get that collection growing back up, and you'll have some good stories to remember behind them.
So, Nate says incredibly talented.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern on Chaplin's Assistant Motor Pod. Please check that out. Gary doesn't do a lot of live streams, and this one will be fun. It's got me and Wes on there. Should be a great time talking about repaints. I think Tiger Force. I think we're going to talk about some Tiger Force stuff. That is a repaint.
I know it.
And some Tiger Force stuff is cooler than the original.
Yeah.
Some.
Not
all.
Much. No. Not all Tiger Forces equal.
Oh, I was happy I was able to keep that in the family. But everybody have a great Saturday. Hopefully see you tonight, 9 p.m. Chaplin's Assistant Motor Pod. Everybody take care.
Y'all be safe out there.